2:45 in the morning of August 6, 1945, an American B-29 bomber flew north from Tinian Island in the Marianas toward Japan. 3.5 hours later, over the city of Hiroshima, the Enola Gay dropped an 8,900-pound atomic weapon from its specially modified bomb bay. 2,000 feet above the ground, the bomb, dubbed Little Boy by its makers, detonated, leveling almost 90% of the city. On August 9, 1945, another B-29 bomber set out for the Kokura arsenal on the southwest Japanese island of Kyushu. Foul weather, however, persuaded the pilot to proceed instead toward Nagasaki. The bomber dropped a larger device, codenamed Fat Man. Local geography spared Nagasaki from the near-total devastation already suffered by Hiroshima. Only 1/3 of the city was destroyed. Fat Man and Little Boy, both weapons of unparalleled destructive power, were actually quite different. Little Boy, fueled by highly enriched uranium-235, and Fat Man consisted of a plutonium core. Altogether, the two bombings killed an estimated 110,000 Japanese citizens and injured another 130,000. By 1950, another 230,000 Japanese had died from injuries or radiation. Though the two cities were nominally military targets, the overwhelming majority of the casualties were civilian. The secret U.S. project to create the first atomic weapon was known as the Manhattan Project. Working in collaboration with the United Kingdom and Canada, with their respective projects Tube Alloys and Chalk River Laboratories, the project designed and built the first atomic bombs. The attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki had a devastating psychological impact on the already weakened Japanese emperor, who accepted the U.S. terms of surrender on August 14th. Some suggest that Truman, fearing a Soviet attempt to dominate the post-war Asia, ordered the bombing to force Japan's surrender before Russia had the chance to enter the fray. Truman may also have wanted to intimidate his potential rival Stalin with the United States' new destructive capability. Some of the reinforced concrete buildings in Hiroshima had been very strongly constructed because of the earthquake danger in Japan, and their framework did not collapse even though they were fairly close to the blast center. Since the bomb detonated in the air, the blast was directed more downward than sideways, which was largely responsible for the survival of the Prefectural Industrial Promotional Hall, now commonly known as the BOMB Dome. The building was designed by the Czech architect, Jan Litzel. It was completed in April 1915, and was named the Hiroshima Prefectural Commercial Exhibition. It was opened formally to the public in August that year. In 1921, the name was changed to Hiroshima Prefectural Products Exhibition Hall, and again in 1933, to Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall. The dome atop the building was unusual elliptical plan form. At 8:15 on August 6, 1945, Little Boy, the first atomic bomb to be used in war, detonated almost directly above the dome. The center of the blast was displaced 150 meters horizontally and 600 meters vertically from the dome, having slightly missed the original target. Everyone inside the building was killed instantly. The dome was initially scheduled to be demolished with the rest of the ruins. As Hiroshima was rebuilt around the dome, it became a subject of controversy. Some locals wanted it torn down, the dilapidated dome, while others wanted to preserve it as a memorial of the bombing. In 1966, Hiroshima City declared that it intended to preserve the structure now termed a bomb dome. As of July 2011, the BOMB Dome has undergone 2 preservation projects.